let's check our answers and make sure we did them okay. All right, so if we're looking at number 1 here, all right, here's our variable, which means we're focusing just on that side. So we have a 5 attached with division and we have a 1 attached with addition. But again, we're going to look in front of the 1. Okay, so we're going to undo a positive 1 with a negative 1. Okay, so we'll say a over 5 equals negative 2. Right, negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. And we will undo division with multiplication, which says a equals negative 10. Okay, number 2, we have a similar thing happening, right? Our h is here. The 14 is attached with addition and subtraction, so we're going to look in front of that. That's a positive 14. So we'll have h over 5 equals negative 12. We'll undo our division with multiplication. So we'll get h equals negative 60. Number 3, 2n minus 5 equals 7. Right, we do not have anything with a fraction here, so that can't affect our order. So we're just straightforward undoing our addition and subtraction. Okay, so I'll undo subtracting 5 by adding 5. So that says 2n equals 12. And then we will undo multiplication with division. And we will get n equals 6. Okay, number 4, we have 2 signs happening, and these 2 signs are opposite signs. So if you want to rewrite this, this would turn into m over 8 minus 4 equals 16, right? 2 signs that are opposite signs always turn into subtraction. Okay, we'll undo our addition and subtraction first. So we'll have m over 8 equals 20. And then we will undo division with multiplication. So we will get m equals 160. Okay, now number 5, we're flip-flopped, right? So the side that our variable is happening on is over here. So we need to be moving one of these numbers, right? The 4 is attached with multiplication. The 3 is attached with addition and subtraction. So we need to look in front of the 3. That 3 is positive, so we're going to move it with a negative. Negative 1 minus 3 gives us a negative 4. Right over here, I still have all of that left, so that entire negative 4x needs to come down. And then we can undo multiplication with division. And we'll get x equals 1. Number 6, our variable is over here. So we will undo our addition and our subtraction. That will give us 3x equals 9. Then we'll undo our multiplication with division, and we get x equals 3. Okay, number 7. Again, we have 2 signs, so those are 1 addition and 1 subtraction, so we can clean those up into just subtraction. Okay, we'll undo subtraction first, right? We're focusing on this side because that's where our variable is. So we'll add 5 to each side, so we'll get y over 2 equals negative 7, right? Watch your negatives, use a calculator if you need to. And then we'll undo division with multiplication. And we'll get y equals negative 14. Okay, here's our variable on number 8. We look in front of the 6, we see a negative, so we're going to undo that with addition. So we'll have negative 4 equals negative c, right? That whole piece comes down with it. Now, we don't see a number here sitting in front of it, and when we don't see a number at all, this is really a negative 1, there's always something sitting in front of the variable. If we don't see anything, then that's a 1, so this is a -1. We can undo by dividing by -1. So we'll get c equals 4. Number 9, again, 2 signs happening at the top. They are the same sign, so we can turn that into addition. Now this one does have a large fraction happening, right? We have multiple things happening in the top. So we're going to get rid of our denominator, this bottom number first. So we're going to undo dividing by 3 by multiplying by 3. 0 times 3 is just 0. And then we'll undo adding 9 by subtracting 9. Okay, then last one here, right? Again, we have a large fraction, so we're going to move the denominator. We'll undo dividing by 4 by multiplying by 4. And then we will undo subtracting 7 by adding 7. So we get x equals 47.